welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Remy and I share lots of vegan recipes and tips to help you live well, but today we're going to be talking about vegan sneakers and more specifically sustainable vegan sneakers. All of the sneakers in my collection happen to be white or some kind of off-white shade, but I actually have a good variety of some different vegan and sustainable brands. So I figured I could go through my collection and just talk about each shoe that I have, show you what the options are, because when I first went vegan years ago, honestly, the options were pretty dismal. It was kind of like just buying the pleather shoes, most definitely not sustainable because they're basically just plastic shoes. We also have some mainstream brands that kind of jumped on the sustainable and vegan bandwagon, so I'm really excited. I will try my best to link any of the sneakers that I can in the description box as well, so at the end of the video you can check it out there if you see any that you like. But let's get started. The first sneaker I think that we're gonna start with is from Rothys, and I feel like we have to start with this one because I've had this pair probably the longest and I used to wear them every single day. Like if you've been around for a while, you know that I wore these to death. They are no longer really white, but the beautiful thing about these is that you can throw them in the wash. So they're sustainable, they're made from recycled plastic materials. They've got these insoles as well, and they have pretty good support, so I feel like they're actually very comfortable to wear. I have only tried this style. I know that they have some lace-up sneakers at this point, because I think this pair is maybe 4 or 5 years old now. Like these are pre-pandemic, so they're pretty old. And they're still very comfortable. The only thing is, like any shoe, they kind of wear out at the bottom, and that's also because I've worn them so much. Very comfortable. Does take some time to break in, I will say. And sizing can be tricky if you have wider feet, but these were true to size for me and I love them, and they're a great sustainable brand. Next we have these Veja sneakers. I've had these for maybe 2 or 3 years now. They're still in pretty good shape. There's definitely some areas where my shoe material is actually worn down because I've just worn them so much. And this front panel area used to be a little bit lighter in color, but for the most part they still look pretty white. They go with everything. They're just a very classic sneaker, and I bought these because I was looking for something like an Air Force One that was vegan. They have vegan and non-vegan sneakers, and these I believe are also sustainable. They have the little logo on the back. I would recommend them. They are kind of expensive and sometimes hard to find in the US. I think I got mine from the European website, but love them. Another dirty shoe that I've had for, well, actually I haven't had these too long. It's been maybe a year or so. These are from Lane 8, and I just wore them hiking like yesterday, so they're kind of dirty right now. But these are also machine washable. At least I think they are. I wash them in the machine. I don't know if you should or not, but these are sustainable as well, made from recycled materials, and they're very comfortable. They kind of fit like a glove, so you slip your foot in and the shoelaces don't really do anything. You don't have to really mess with them at all. I will say it took me some time to break them in because I feel like they were very tight. It's like a sock fit, like very snug. But yeah, they're comfy for running. I don't know if I would really recommend these for like training, but running, hiking, they're perfectly fine. Yeah, I mean, they're great. This pair is from a brand called Be Flamboyant. It's got kind of like pops of, I don't know, like a burnt sienna, kind of pinky nudie color palette, which I really like. These were a recommendation from my friend Nisha on Instagram, and they're really cute. The only thing is I have the wrong size, I think. I mean, I bought my size, but it says on the website something like, if you're between 2 sizes, buy both and then return one because it's actually more sustainable to do that than ordering twice. I wish I listened, but I am determined to wear this pair and make it fit, so that's what I'm gonna do. I usually like to tuck my laces in. I don't really tie them on the front like that, so these are very cute, but the snug fit is like firm. They don't really, there's not much flexibility. So like when you wear them, you kind of walk like a duck, or maybe it's because I have the wrong size, but they're very cute. I'm gonna make them work. I'm sure it'll get more comfy. So this next pair is the most recent one that I was gifted. They're like a really beautiful, just high top. It's kind of like a canvas material, and then there's this vegan, it feels like a suede or a leather material here. I ended up getting the high top style because I don't really have any high top sneakers. They're very comfortable. The only complaint that I have is that like it doesn't have much structure to it. So it's kind of like a bendy shoe. So when you put it on, it can be like a little bit annoying. You have to really take the laces down, and I do tie these laces and wear them in the front. But these I feel like are kind of a replacement for these sneakers that I have, the Vejas, with just more white and a higher top. Once I wear these out, because the bottom is getting really worn out, I will probably just wear these. So I like them, they go with everything. I wear them most days, so highly recommend. But yeah, lots of styles, and they have men's sneakers as well. The next two pairs that I have are purchases that made me feel like a sneakerhead, because I had to buy them from like those, what do you even call them? Like StockX and Goat. I've never made a purchase from StockX or Goat, but I had to, because they're Nikes and they're vegan and sustainable, and they're from their Next Nature line. So it even says on the box that they're making a move to zero, and it's a journey. So they're not zero waste quite yet, obviously, but it's really cool to see that they're prioritizing that. So I have two pairs I'm gonna show you. The first pair I got are these Dunk Lows, and they're white and cream. Surprise, surprise. I like what I like, but the biggest difference that I see is that this is like their Next Nature logo, if you could see that on the inside. And then the tongue on the Next Nature shoes have this like canvas material, which normally I believe is leather. It looks and feels like leather to me, and everything about it looks the same as like your standard Dunk Low, which I think is obviously the goal. I really appreciate when brands make vegan and sustainable versions of things that look like the original. Like, I don't like when brands get too crazy with it. Like, I just want what it is. I just want it to be like something that fits my lifestyle, you know? It says this product's made with at least 20% recycled content by weight, which reduces waste and our carbon footprint. A move to zero is Nike's journey towards zero carbon and zero waste to help protect the future of sport. I'm excited to wear them, not excited to crease them, but I love them a lot, so. And last pair are the Dunk Highs. They have the same canvas tongue. These are kind of, I don't know if these are supposed to be winter, but on the inside, it says toasty and faux fur. So it does have this like fuzziness to it, which I guess is good for winter. My feet are always cold no matter what time of year it is, so I think it'll be just fine. But the entire material of this shoe is a little different. It's kind of like a, I guess it is canvas. So I haven't worn these yet either, but I will say if I compare the Low C sneakers and the Dunk Highs, the shape of it is almost identical. So I feel like I like these a lot, especially with the outfit that I'm wearing today. Yeah, did I need these pink sneakers? No, but I saw them and I was excited that they were vegan and sustainable, so I bought them. I like them a lot. I don't know, they're very expensive. Also wanted to throw this in really quick. When it comes to shoes, I do feel like it's something that is tricky to approach with sustainability in mind, because one thing that's always been very important to me has been foot support and arch and posture and just protecting your joints and your body. So when I was a dancer, it was something that we talked a lot about, just to protect our joints. You know, we were jumping a lot, and you get the same effect from just like walking and everyday wear and tear on your joints, and obviously running and jumping. So specifically with sports shoes, I feel like it's really important to prioritize shoes that are well made. And initially, I had a lot of trust issues with brands that weren't like the big brands like Nike and Adidas and stuff, because I was like, they know what they're doing when it comes to foot support and the way shoes should be made. That's why it's really exciting to see them kind of jump on board with some of these more sustainable and vegan styles. I also know that whenever the topic of sustainability comes to mind, there are always people who are going to say that buying secondhand is the most sustainable thing, more so than buying something new, even if it is sustainable. And while I do agree, I feel like with shoes, it's the same thing for me. Like, I do believe that shoes all have a lifespan because they tend to wear down. And once the bottoms of the shoe wear down, it starts to, again, affect your body, your posture, all of that. And if I'm being completely honest, there are very few things that I would be not as open to buying secondhand, and shoes are one of them. But just throwing that out there, because I do feel like that might be a comment that I get. Okay, Beans, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. I feel like some of these options are not super well known, like especially the Nikes. I didn't even know they had vegan and sustainable Nikes until somebody DM'd me to tell me. So hopefully this will open up and expand your world of vegan and sustainable shoe options. Let me know in the comments below which pair is your favorite. I think for me personally, it's gotta be this one right now. I like it so much that I don't want to wear it and ruin it. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any sneaker brands that you're curious about, also leave them in the comments below. I may have tried it. There are a couple I left out that I'm just like not crazy about or just have totally worn out. And yeah, if you like this video, let me know. We can do more. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye.